Hello folks, and welcome back to an absolutely beautiful Sunday. Here today, we got some crappy weather coming this week, especially tomorrow, but today is beautiful. We don't have a logging truck, so we make do with what we have. That's what you gotta do. So I've got a bunch of spruce logs, I've got some hemlock logs. Gotta get it to the guy that I sell my logs to. We're gonna be using a bunch of this stuff for fence posts for at our house, building a fence for our dogs because they like to roam, that's for sure, and we don't like when they roam. Anyway, so gotta get these there. Hauled these out with the dump truck from the cottage, so now these are going further away. They're going up towards Caledonia. So a little bit of a drive here just on Sunday. I've already hauled 4 loads of fill in today. So now we're gonna finish off the day with hauling a load of this in, load of this up to the mill, and then head back to the cottage and jump in the skid steer and spread some fill. So let's get this thing loaded up and hit the road. My battery is almost dead, so I don't know if I'm gonna be... Well, we have a load. We have a load. Probably could have got a couple more on maybe on this side, but with no greedy boards on there, this is what I'm gonna take. I threw a strap over the front just to feel a little better about everything. It ain't going nowhere, but why not, right? Why not? I will throw the tarp over, even though it's not gonna do anything. Nothing's really gonna blow off. But yeah, we've got a full load on her. I think potentially I can get this all on in 2 loads. Some of this smaller stuff I'm probably not even gonna bother with. There's a couple in there I'm just gonna probably just junk up and use as campfire wood or whatever. I think potentially I can get all this hemlock. There's a spruce there. I think I can get this all on 1 more load. So I think 2 loads might do it. So anyway, we got a little bit of a trek ahead of us. Let's head on up. Dump her off. Okay, well, I do not know what you guys can see or what you guys can hear. Trying something different here. But we are off. There's only about 50 pounds in the bags right now, so it's not a super heavy load by any means. Most of the loads of fill that I haul into the cottage and stuff are, actually it's not even 50, it's probably like 45. Most of the loads of fill that I haul in are like 75, 80. And if I go get a 15-ton load of gravel, yeah, that's not gonna work, I guess. This is the cheap suction cup. It's not the good GoPro one, and it's not sticking. Window's dirty. That part doesn't help. But I was saying, I've only got about 40, 45 pounds in the airbags. And if I've got a full load coming from, like a full load of fill coming from the pit, it's usually at like 75, 80. And same for if I get a 15-ton load of gravel, it's, you know, 80, 85. So we don't have a super heavy load on here by any means. It just takes up space. What time is it right now? It's 20 to 2 right now. So I guess we'll see what time it is when we get there. Dump it off, turn around and come back, and that would give me an idea of, you know, if it makes sense to do it this way, or, you know, go at cutting heavy and get enough for a tandem and a pup trailer to come pick it up and just pay for them to haul it out. So we'll see how long it takes, and you know, roughly how much fuel I burn. It's a Sunday, so you know, what else could I be doing, right? Made it. Let's get this thing dumped off. It's got a nice setup here. . 'Cause 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 'c take a peek, make sure they're all out. No, I'm sure they are. Yep, we're ready to roll. All right, well that is going to do it for today. One more load, like I said, I think we'll do it. But I'm gonna go back to the cottage now, spread out those loads of fill I hauled in. Spend some time with the fam. Got a bunch of rain coming tomorrow. Anyway, jump in the old rammer, head on back. Got my coffee, ready to go. Some early morning log hauling. So nice and dry in here the other day. I got a lot of grubbins I gotta push off. So nice and dry in here. Now she's pretty wet, but let's get the old girl fired up. $5,400 hours basically. Alright. We might need a new wiper. So, I had no lights on this thing for quite a while. Where's my lights? Over here. We got lights now. So I had some lights laying around the shop. That one's tipped way down. Little light bar and a couple pods. And we've got light now. She's bright. All right, let's get these things on that truck and out of here. All right, well, just like before, we're loaded up, ready to go. And I threw a strap over top, just like before, that's what I meant to say. Threw a strap over top, keep things from shifting around a little bit, if at all. Put the tarp up over. We're ready to roll. All right, well, 20 after 6, and we're on our way with the load, so that's not bad. This load here is definitely a bit heavier. We almost got 60 pounds in the bags. That hemlock, first load was basically all spruce. This load is basically all hemlock, and it's got some more size to it. Still a little load of stuff left there, like some smaller stuff, but I got a bunch more cutting I need to do around the host property, and then some stuff along the road back to the cottage as well. There's some trees that are really close to the road. You really got to watch while you're plowing, stuff like that. So I'll get another couple loads here. This load here, I think, will basically completely go to our fence post that we're building at the house. I think that's the game plan. Use most of the hemlock for that. But anyway, 25 after 6 right now. Get there, get unloaded, get the truck filled up, get it back for Trevor. He's hauling grubbins out of a job today, so I gotta get this back and ready for him. That's why I'm getting up and going, you know, this early. Well, let's get the second load here dropped off. Had too much pressure on it. Alright. Check things out here. I have no idea what happened. The weld, I guess, that must have been broke before. It's typically, check, make sure we're empty here first. Yeah. So typically, there's a bolt that goes through here and goes through here. Looks like that was broke, and they just put a bit of a weld on it here. So right now, This is just kind of hanging out. It should go right inside and the bolt goes through that. I gotta try to find something to like tie this up with for right now. But anyway, there's the second load. So that's the good part. Okay, well I found a bungee cord in the truck. So I got that secured for now. Have to get another weld back on that or get a piece welded inside of it and get a bolt going through it. But that tarp's had better days, that's for sure. All right, let's head on back. 7:08, not bad. All right folks, well that's gonna do it for this video. It worked out good the way that I was doing it. Definitely makes sense to do it that way if I don't have like a huge pile of logs. If I've got a huge pile of logs set up and ready to go, then I'll just get a logging truck in with a pup trailer and just pay to get them to haul it to the mill. But especially if I'm able to cut the logs off a job site and then haul them straight to the mill, it just makes more sense that way. I hauled 2 loads in. I got one more load over ready to go pretty much. Got some back to the cottage and some over at the pit. So it does actually make sense that way for me to do it myself. I wouldn't pay one of my guys to drive the truck and then do it, pay their wages, you know what I mean? But if I can get up early in the morning or at the end of the day or whatever and go do it myself on the weekend, the price of fuel's gone down quite a bit, so it does make sense for me to do that. It just does. But anyway, that's it. So no logging truck, no problem. Keep things rolling. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.